We back with another episode. Time for the beach episode. And maybe make a decision. Maybe. I know it's soon because of the way Iris is talking, which makes me really scared. I hastily jam my phone back in my pocket before anyone can hear that. Dang it, Iris. I could have just chillaxed by the sea. Maybe found that old arcade where I once played Wyvern Keep and had a pleasant time. But now, I need to be sizing up romantic partners. Although, maybe there is someone I've been getting close to. Someone I think I wouldn't mind being closer to, in fact. And it has been a long time since I felt like I could even try having someone to share my life with. Maybe it's time to look for love again. Did we have a history with love before? I don't remember, to be honest. But for now, I decided to focus on the day ahead. Fun in the sun. Good, clean fun in the sun. Yeah, very innocent and chaste fun in the sun. Chaste? Sure, I can do that, right? Oh, shit, okay. Hello, Flotsam, your queen has arrived. Morning, Z. Is this private game of beach blanket bingo, or can we join? Innocent. Why do they have to draw tail like that? Chaste. Fun in the sun. Oh, where can I get up my parasol and how's the surf? Teo was thinking of doing some surfing. I rarely get a chance to do these days. Looking forward to breaking out my old board and hitting the waves. I was going to play the Beach Boys all the way down here from the city to help get in the mood, but Queen Bee vetoed it. Hey, if you want a free ride in my beloved B-mobile with your board strapped to my roof, you listen to my music, Mr. Dance Pants. Oh, hey, there's the perfect spot. Let's head up there. I'd better go help her. See you there. I suddenly feel a bit inadequate in terms of proper beach bod and attire. Okay. Wow, they really had to end it with a beach. We're here. Good. Queen Bee bowed an umbrella. Yeah, I don't really tan so much as burn to a crisp. Honestly, I'm mostly here for the shopping and the arcades. Wow, that's something me and Naomi have a difference on for once. Cool. I'm curious to see how these arcades are run, as well as maybe I can talk to a manager, get some tips for how to handle a very transient audience. Oh my god, Gavin. Get away from work, it's a vacation. I meant to play in them, not to study them. Sheesh, Gavin, we're not here to work. Can't I do both? I'll go join the others for now, though. It's been a long drive. I'd love to stretch out a bit. Oh, me too. I'm so cramped up from sitting in that van. Wait for me. Stretching. Yes, stretching is good. Flex those muscles. Alright, the beach. I haven't been to the beach in ages. Not since my science spinning days promoting that funnel cake place. And I guess that was that one time we did a beach shoot, and that was like last summer. So yes, ages ago. Feels good to be back in the sun. The last beach I went to was back in England, considering more cold and overcast than this, afraid. Before you ask, because Ashley already asked again and again on the drive down here, I'm not going to explode in direct sunlight. My condition is quite stable today. Yeah, you look like a burner. Sorry, Percy, but you are part of the group. That means we care about you. I promise, though, we won't treat you like you're made of glass. You're still good old Percy to us. Thanks, love. All the same, think I'll hook up a spot under that umbrella before all the good shade is taken. I'm very sorry for my British accent. I'm very sorry. As for me, last one in the water is a landlubber. Do I have a bathing suit on yet? I don't think so. The water, yes, getting wet and cooling down. Wow, main character really needs a shower after this, a cold shower. Partay. I'm afraid my bikini days are behind me, but I'm happy to be here all the same. I do so love be out in the sun. Lovely beaches, lovely weather, well, lovely people. Good to see all three present and accounted for. Yeah, I rented an extra parasol and some chairs for Miss Francine and I. And for you too, Z. Plenty of room if we squeeze in. How cozy. Well, okay then. This is new context for me to be observing these people in. But fun in the sun, right? Above all else, this is going to be a day of celebration and cheer over the success of Funplex. With that firmly in mind, I join everybody and we get this beach party started. Although it doesn't take long for the group to start splitting up. There's just too much to see, too much to do. I know my vacations here as a kid that you can't really try everything in one day. But unlike me, they're noobs. And as an adult, I know how to budget any time to do the things I really want to do and hang out with the people I really want to hang out with. Despite my attempts at good, clean fun, Iris's words are still running through my head. By evening, I need to make a decision. That means if I'm seriously going to make a move like she's suggesting I do, I should spend my time wisely leading up to that move. So what next? I guess we're making sandcastles, guys. In the distance, I see what appears to be a myriad of sandcastles, which makes sense. I mean, I'd be worried if it was a whole bunch of not sandcastles on the beach. During my many beaches outings as a kid, there were always multiple sandcastle competitions going on. And in front of me, our own Funplex fabricators have entered the fray. They're so cute. With Naomi being our arcade builder and Ashley with all of her cosplay craftiness, it's no wonder why these two are up for the sandcastle challenge. As I jog over to them, I see Ashley laughing over her castle and Naomi meticulously measuring something on her citadel. How goes the castling? What? Great! You see all these amazing sandcastles? They're all so cute! I have the same voice for both of these girls. This is, probably made sandcastles aren't cute, Ashley. Oh, then what are they, Naomi? Assuming they're not just made by kids of funsies, a proper sandcastle can be a structural masterpiece. Every grain of sand must be in its proper spot, or the whole thing comes crashing down. If it's job's worth doing, it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing it right. Naomi says this without lifting her eyes away from her castle. She's so completely focused that I don't think she's blinking even. And what exactly are you doing, Naomi? I'm making sure wow, I can read. Make sure that's not a word. That's not a word. Embouchure is in the equidistance across the tower. Otherwise, it'll all be an asymmetrical mess. Makes sense. I take a moment to actually appreciate their castles. Naomi is a structural masterpiece, straight perfect. Edges meet bold, flat walls, which produce an almost perfect medieval castle. She even added an ocean water moat, completed with drawbridge. Ashley is equally impressive, too. It's a soft, fluffy fantasy castle. The foundation is made of sculpted sand, clouds like an elegant castle in the sky, complete with spiral staircases, encircling slightly slanted towers. Can we have a picture, please? I hope there will be a picture. So I take it you both entered the competition? Of course. You know it, Z. You should make one, too. It's not too late. I'm not. Yeah, I think there's still like a half an hour left on the competition, and since it's an amateur level, latecomers are allowed. But both of you have made some extraordinary castles. My architectural skills are somewhat lacking in the sandcastle area. Those sound like some sad excuses. They're perfectly good excuses, Ashley. It's not like we're professional sandcastles either, Z. It's not about winning. Naomi looks over at Ashley, who's giving her a smile accompanied by a questioning look. Oh, they're trying. But I'm going to fall for it because I'm a simp. You know, when you play dating simulators, you're a simp. Okay. It's a little bit about winning. I mean, I'm super try-harding this and trying to win with a perfectly constructed little castle. But for me, mostly it's about setting out a challenge for myself and completing it properly. There's nothing more satisfying than that. Plus, well, we're here helping you do it. How do you plan on helping me start a castle while you'll be completing your own? Sounds difficult. We're almost done with ours anyway. Yep. If we have 3 castles in the competition, then that's one more chance for us to bring home the gold. It'll be fun. Come on and join us. Join us, Z. Join us. Hand over that tiny plastic shovel. I'd rather just help both of you out. I guess yeah. When I was younger, I remember watching sand sculptors carefully craft their castles. I would watch for hours, just staring in awe. I made my fair share of them too, trying to imitate the professionals, but they were never more than lumps of sand that vaguely indicated shapes. I'm not that competitive. That's funny. But like Naomi said, it's just for fun, so why not? I'm going to need a bucket, a melon baller, and a funnel stat. That's the spirit, Z! I just put the finishing touches on mine. Let me help you get the base started. Naomi, Ashley, and I dug our hands deep in the sand and started shoveling, pouring, and constructing. So what are you going to name your castle? Huh? You can't just make a sandcastle and not give it an epic name. Ashley has a solid point. To give it a name is to give it life. I have names for all of my important tools back in the shop, too. My soldering iron is named Melty. The multimeter is named Zappy. My ROM burner is named Sir Romulus Romanov III. Wow. Maybe not something quite that grand for mine. How about the Funplex? Wow, Zahava. Both Ashley and Naomi bust out laughing. That's very appropriate. The Funplex is practically a castle, right? What if we make it look like the Funplex? It already looks like it, kind of. That's because the Funplex is just a box and we've only made the foundation for a castle. But if we can carve the sign and the double front doors... Naomi happily starts putting the details on the sand Funplex while Ashley and I cheer her on. It looks so good, Naomi. You're so good at having steady hands. You really should join me in making some cosplay. You'd be great. Making costumes does sound fun, but I'm not sure if I can handle the pressure of people looking at me. I usually work alone, you know. That is so me. Holy shit. We don't have to do it at a con or anything. We can just get dressed up and prance around the forest. Wow. I love her. That's a bit more my style. Well, except for maybe the bugs and poison ivy and stuff. It was actually kind of buff. We continue chatting as we construct the sand fun castle grain by grain. It takes some semblance of the actual Funplex. We manage to finish it just in time before the judging commences. Here come the judges. The officials of the Sandcastle Challenge comes toward us and looks over the castles with an arbitrator's eye. They glance over ours and nod in respect of a job well done. I didn't even realize I was holding my breath in anticipation. And once the Sandcastle judge leaves us, I let out a huge sigh. I think that's a good sign, right? The nod, that means we did it. We are gonna win? There's still many other out there to judge, but I say a nod counts nicely as a compliment. But which one? Whose sand scales will reign supreme? See, what do you think? Who's got the winner chicken dinner? Who, me? I'm not a judge of fine sandcastles. Just do it for funsies. Let's hear what you think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to simp for Ashley right now. Or not Ashley, Naomi. Yeah, that's who we're going for. My bad. That's embarrassing. But yeah, we're going with Naomi's. I hope that gives me a point with her. If not, that's embarrassing. The precision and thought that Naomi put into her design shows us a step above the rest. From the gatehouse to the towers, Naomi, your castle is one of perfection. Oh, thanks. That's kind of you to say, Z. I agree too. Naomi did an excellent job with hers. I'm jelly of your skills, and I hope you do it. She's so nice. Ashley, thank you. Oh, I think they just finished telling out the scores. We wait not so patiently as the judge makes their round across the beach. I see them stop next to particularly dramatic-looking sandcastles. Pulling out a bright blue ribbon, they prop it up next to the castle, which means... well, poop. Double poop. Don't feel too bad. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. How very pragmatic of you, Z. We did have a blast, though. But I hate losing. We just gotta win next year, Naomi. Maybe if all three of us join forces again, we can build the best sandcastle this beach has ever seen. We should spend some time practicing more, which means more beach trips. Oh, I definitely agree with you, Naomi. I'd like that. I'm in. Great, next year, Team Ashley is going to eradicate the competition. Team Ashley? I think you mean Team Naomi. Team Naomi? You two can fight over that next year. I think I'm covered in enough sand for a while. I'm going to sleep about being slightly less sandy. I hear you, but Naomi and I aren't done here. We got one last thing we gotta do. Oh, what's that? Destroy our creations. I love that. Why are they so amazing? Ha, I'll leave you to it then. Why can't we destroy it with them? That sounds like so much fun. I'm a mighty dragon. Fear me, tiny sand people. God, these people are great. Both of them smile widely at each other and laugh, walking away, and I can hear the sound of devastations behind me. I peep back one last time to see the castles come crashing down before I set my eyes forward. So what next? Oh, so we can still hang out with Queen Bee. Cool. Wait, shoo. Oh, we can't look at it here. No. Okay, let's go to Queen Bee. Okay, let's look at it now. Okay, so hers is a little bit higher. Okay. Queen Bee and Gavin have taken up a friendly little sport competition here in the sand. Beach volleyball had always been a favorite pastime of beachcomers. It's fun, competitive, and what's not to love about watching athletic people show off their skills? Okay, MC, keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants. Granted, when my family got together to play volleyball, we just ended up hitting the volleyball around and never really kept track of the points. I can't even hit the ball over the net. I am so bad. But it was always something I enjoyed, even if I wasn't very good at it. Okay, there we go. Maybe Gavin and Queen Bee will let me join in on the fun. If I'm lucky, I'll even get to bump, set, and spike it. As I draw closer to them, Gavin is occupying the far half of the court. Closer to me is Queen Bee's side of the sand court. It's easy to see that both of them have expressions of sheer determination on their faces. Gavin is cool, calm, and collected, while Queen Bee is grinning ear to ear. Both are reveling in the contest. Each is in it to win it. I take some... How is Gavin that buff if he's married to his job, okay? Sort of catastrophic event for one of them to back down like a tsunami. And even then, I bet they'd be bopping the volleyball back and forth while fighting against the wave. But this is a momentous 1v1 between two of my most competitive friends. It's unnecessary to explain Queen Bee's cutthroat nature, but Gavin, his ambition is just as fierce, even if it's less vocal. He'd do everything for the Funplex to succeed, and he's taking that same attitude to beach sports. Are you sure you're ready for this next serve? You better believe it, pretty boy. I'm ready to spike this ball so hard, it'll quake beneath your fucking feet. Ha, if it's anything like your last attempt to score, I'll win this match in record time. That's enough talking. Fucking shut it and serve it. Hi, Queen. Eat this. Oh, we got hit, didn't we? Or I guess not. Maybe I'll just try Gavin. Not today, Queen Bee. I'm not sure I'm going to get a word in until this whole ordeal is over. Their competition is intense. Game faces are on, and they see nothing else but the competition before them. I might as well take the time to watch them play, hopefully. They'll notice me. And that's where we're going to end it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see the conclusion of this volleyball match. Hopefully our girl Queen Bee wins. And see you guys next time. Bye.